I've got very little time, but let's give a whack at this week's summary. It's been a big one. There's so much happening. First of all, illustrators, friends, Bologna meetup. That was really, really useful. It really put that motion into gear, like speed up, come on, let's get everything out. So the priorities for that meeting was my website, having some sort of sample for my business cards, and some scenes or like some ideas printed out into like a dummy format. You kind of like come onto my website, and this is going to be the first screen that you see. I need to work on my portfolio. I'm a little bit scared about this. I actually worked on my events page first. I'm still debating about this section over here, like this creamy beige colour. It's the colour of Sketching Cafe, so that's where I kind of extracted it from, but neatened the graphics up. For the footer, I don't know if you can see, but I've put my socials there, my email, and this is a copyright that I've decided to add on after hearing the business workshop that I've taken from the library. Behind the scenes, pretty straightforward. I've just linked my YouTube and my Instagram there, and now the about page. The colour situation, because of this page, I feel that my colours really pop in there. Like the colours that I love are naturally in there. Pinks, green, mustard, my browns. With my portfolio at the moment, I am completely blank. I'm like, where do I start? And the first thought is scroll through my Instagram. Okay, so this is where I'm up to in terms of portfolio, which is also linked to my business card. At the back of my business card, instead of having just one whole image, I'm going to have like a taster of the projects that I've been working on. When you click onto the QR code, it should then lead us to the portfolio, where you can actually click onto the projects, and there will be more images. It feels a bit dark, doesn't it? There are actually a different version of these images which has a lighter side, a happier side, and it kind of looks like this. This is the back of the business card, and this is the portfolio version. Shove them on there. This is what my portfolio looks like now. Got the dream project, a familiar smell, my journals. This is the journey, wait and see project, and my sketchbooks. Just a bit of a flavour, and then in there you can actually click in, and then you get to see more of that information. We're actually going to have a meeting sharing our portfolio, what we're going to present. I am planning to print out some dummies, a sample of what my business card will look like. I have decided to go with the happier feeling, and then I played around with the format of the information. In terms of visual, I quite like these two. I have just tried putting those different formats on the card. Doesn't quite fit, so I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna stick with the OG, the chosen one. You're the winner. And then I started to play around with the previous format and then adding my name in the middle. I wonder whether it will look good if it was just one image per card. So here we are. Thoughts. I'm really tempted to just go with this one because it kind of shows a bit of everything. They are a little bit bigger than the cards. I think I know where I've gone wrong over here. My printer's a bit crap as well, but we will use what we have at the moment to figure out what I'm doing wrong and how I can amend that. But yeah, I've got a couple of designs over here. I think I like this one the most. So the next part is going to be the dummy book. I need to figure out how the page situation works and how many pieces there are in here and then kind of collate them. So let's get on with it. We've got 45 minutes. I'm just gonna cut it and see. So this is like the dummy before the dummy. And then I need 8 illustrations inside. So 1, 2. So I can see clearly where the information needs to go. Okay. So maybe with a bit more spacing. Oh, I've already screenshot all of this over here. So let's go full. Cool. I've got the info and cover, and then I've got 1 and 6. Okay. Hold that. All in the journey, and wait and see. Oh, I just wanted to stay at home, but Papa Pear said, just wait and see. And with that in mind, oh my goodness, it's 12:23 already. I need to go. Really useful to have friends who are illustrators in the same field. Super wonderful to have a meeting today, and I just thought I'll come here, kind of discuss what we spoke about. Honestly, the power of chatting to each other is so important. I've actually showed the two. I said it was a dummy and then they got a bit confused. It's actually more of a initial idea. There's 6 pages in each. If agents or publishers were interested in creating it, making it into like a bigger project, then I can work on it further. And they said, oh, put a cover on it. I need to definitely order some new ink. Then we spoke about business cards. They all agreed they like this one the best. It's almost like me in a nutshell. They did say, oh, do you really need it that thick? But I am really drawn to this. Like, it really makes me feel good. This type of like thick quality, I don't know, it just feels really nice. With everything that I do, I want to make the things that I create feel good to me anyway, so that's really important. So I'm going to spend a little bit extra. I'm not going to be printing any postcards, so I can justify spending a little bit more on my business card. I was going to up for the 400 business cards. My friends suggested, oh no, 200 is probably best because you know, my designs will change, things will change, I will create better work, so yeah, just keep it as like 200 for now. So I'm going to go with that advice. We also looked at websites. So they really liked how personable my website is. There are a few feedbacks. My about page, there's a couple of things like I said, I may be new to the industry. They were like, no, drop that. There's a part where it says, honestly, I was never brave enough to pursue an art career. Again, drop that. Like... I think that's what I'm finding hard to kind of like draw a line, to be authentic compared to what publishers do want to hear. I am confident that I'll get there. I'm just honest that skills at the moment, I can't wait to really devour and, you know, get lots of things going. Everybody starts somewhere, right? It's not like getting it perfect. It's about what you do with the information afterwards. A couple of rewording and shifts in the about page, but otherwise, you know, it's really me. The landing page is also my portfolio page, and they said add a lot more images on there. At the moment I've only got 6, because I thought, okay, yeah, per project. But the tip that I got is agents and publishers, people who want to work with you, they don't want to be clicking everywhere and going into projects. They want to see it all. boom, but more variety of it. So show, more, show. A lot of work to do, and the first thing is my business cards. I need to get them sent off. I've already put some blue ink into the printer, but the ink is still coming out as red. I'm curious, and I want to make sure if I'm going to be ordering 200 of a slightly more expensive business card, that it's going to be right. I'm really excited. Okay, so this was the selected design, but it was a little bit too big. I reprinted it. It's smaller and it actually fits. Now that I've got that reassurance, I'm going to hit print because I'm going to go with the slightly more luxurious card. I'm choosing forest green for the side. Ooh, I'm really excited. Yes! I cannot wait to see it. So it's 2 AM and half an hour ago I thought I was going to be able to go to bed, but I was wrong. I realised that I ordered the cards for the 10th of April and that is the day before I fly back to the UK. Oh gosh. So yeah, I thought it was going to be able to come in on time for some reason, because I think on the website it says like, oh, it's available in 2 days. So then I thought, oh okay, free delivery, 2 days. But no, I cancelled the order and I reordered. And I have paid extra as well, so I paid extra £15 so that I can get it to me by next week. It's a bit of a tricky one, that one, but it's a good thing that it's my first time ordering off moo.com and I managed to get a discount, so that discount kind of took off the delivery charge, but still damn, could have saved quite a bit actually on the actual cards, but it's okay, lesson learnt. Next year, do it 2 weeks before. I had to sort out the website before I was able to do that. Enough said, gonna actually head to bed now. I think I was like extra nervous because it's the first time I'm printing business cards. They're gonna be coming into the next video, ordered. Other than that, I think my main thing this week is going to be about portfolio. So there's a part of me that just wants to put the images on, but then there's a part of me that feels like, nope, I need to make sure that the format is like smooth. Am I like really nervous that I'm procrastinating websites? Me personally, I really like thinking about how the person is going to experience it. So how can I make that a smooth transition and it's not just the information? If the foundation's not there, I'm going to be putting images on. It's just going to be like extra work. There was like a bit of an inner battle going on there, but I figured it out now. For the next video, my aim is to really get down those portfolio images inside the website, have some printed out for this baby, and expecting my business cards, and if I have time, I will reprint this, and then I'll need to pack and do some research on publishers and have a good time. I really hope you've had a lovely week. Take care. Remember to be true to yourself. Thanks for watching and goodbye. See you in the next one. The next one, oh my gosh, the next one is going to be just before I go to Bologna. Do you think I'll get like a video out? I'm not sure, I don't know. If I don't get a video, you know that it's because I'm actually on the trip already. Yeah, it's going to be fun.